Hey, what's up, guys? I am back with another video. It's been a minute, but this is going to be a general reading for Aries. And of course, Aries, I'm going to warn you. I apologize in advance for any background noise, right? But if you're new, welcome to Casual Tarot. Just remember, Aries, it's a big world, so it is general, and this is definitely not professional advice. You do what you want, Aries. Hope everyone is staying cool if, it's hot where you're at. It's hot where I'm at, so you might hear that AC go on. And then I feel like some of you are celebrating something or going to be celebrating something. I feel like people are going to be getting together. I feel like it's something everyone's kind of like, it's almost like everyone's waiting on this or something. So enjoy that, whatever that is to you. You have the Seven of Swords upright. Have the Three of Wands in reverse. Oh, okay. Two of Cups upright. And the Moon. Ooh, two deception cards. Okay. Pay attention, Aries. All right. There's things going on that you are not aware of and some things you are aware of. Okay. I do feel like someone has a history here. Okay. Of doing things, sneaky things. Okay. So some of you may be already suspicious about someone. Okay. For others, it could be something different. But I do feel it wouldn't surprise you. It wouldn't surprise you, okay? Even if you're not suspicious yet, okay? Definitely pay attention. I also feel like this is you needing to think things out a little more. Move in silence, okay? Not tell everyone what you're doing. You know, sometimes when we are doing things, we slip and say things and then people take it and use it, or it could just be a situation where it's just better not to say things so that people do not know what Aries is doing, okay? So they don't, throw a monkey wrench in whatever it is, okay? Or just be, the how I'm sensing the inconvenience, okay? Hold on, because I forgot to put my phone on vibrate. Okay. But for some of you, like I said, this is a history. Like there's someone that lies a lot around you. Okay. Could be multiple people. I do feel like some of you are waiting on something, not just that celebration. I was talking about that something different. Maybe not everyone can relate to that. That was just something I'm picking up. But I feel like there's something else that you're waiting for. You know, some of you might have invested in something, or maybe you just put a lot of energy and work into something, or maybe even into a partnership, a deal, okay? Some of arrangement that I do feel like it's a good thing. It's just taking some time. It's taking some time. Just give it a little more time. Be patient, Aries, okay? I feel like some of you feel like I keep doing this and doing that, and it's like it never ends, okay? Yet you're not seeing relief, but you will soon. Whoever you are partnering up with is really good. I do feel like this is on different levels though, so maybe multiple people, different things. But I do feel like you're working on something with someone. For some of you, it's it's a little different. It's almost like it's weird. It's almost like you're organizing or maybe even setting up for the future or to change your life in some way, like moving on to the next step. You're like working with someone doing that. It's a really good thing because I feel like both are putting in the work, both care about whatever it is that you're working on. Okay, so you're not dealing with someone who is only bringing a little bit, or very they're putting their whole heart in, put it that way. Okay, so again, you have that moon here, and if some of you, because I kind of feel like some of you are suspicious of this connection, or you're questioning it, maybe you're just hesitating, that's not what it is. Okay, whatever you're sensing, it's not coming from this. Okay, it's coming from someone else, something else, some other situation. Aries, redirect your energy, redirect your focus. It's weird because I feel like some of you may even be watching someone, but I kind of feel like you're watching the wrong person. It could even be that you need to watch multiple people, but you're focused on one when you need to focus on others too. Okay, whatever that is. Okay, I do feel like you need to pay attention, but also balance your emotions. Be careful how you see things, okay? Because you can also be deceiving yourself, okay? Feeling like, there's no answer, no solution, okay? Or like I said before, thinking whatever you have worked on or planned is not going to go the way that you want, but I feel like it is. You just got to be patient, okay? Aries, but you also have to, when you want something, you have to grab it. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of you overthink and you question, and it stops you from doing certain things. A lot of it's out of worry. What can happen? I do feel like some of it may be a little distraction too. I do feel like some of you need to take some time to unwind. Okay. Five of Swords in reverse. Hermit in reverse. Unwind. Okay. Don't take in everyone's energy, everyone's problems. And pay attention to the one that is really doing things in the background. I had a feeling that some of you are distracted. Five of Swords. So it could be that there's a lot of people just, saying things, complaining, whatever it is. But there's someone you need to pay attention to. And the way I feel it, it's like the sooner you do, the less they can do. And behind your back, that type of thing. Okay. Some of you feel lost in battle. You feel alone in this change, things that you've been through, past, present, and even in the future. You're worried that you have to do everything alone, but I don't feel that. Maybe some of you are single and you're feeling like, you need that connection. I say that because the Nine of Pentacles can represent being single, okay? But I feel like it's really up to you. It's up to you how you want to be, who you want to let in. Maybe, be more open to that. And it doesn't even have to be romantic. It could be in other ways, okay? You have the Two of Swords. I feel like the light is a little too dark. Hold on. So, like I said, some of you are planning, you're going into another chapter, so you may have a lot of decisions that you're not sure which way to go. Okay, I feel like recharging, meditating, being balanced, and having a clear picture of everything that is going on, and also anything unexpected, because I feel like there's going to be a lot of little unexpected things that may come up. Just expect it, so it doesn't overwhelm you when it does happen. Not everything is going to go as planned. Okay, that's not how it works. We can try to plan every detail, but things happen, right? So just expect that in general, because I feel like when things pop up, it really, really, really stresses you out. Okay. Some of you may be worried about resources, money, or even it may even be a deal or arrangement that you have that has to do with money. Maybe it had been, like I said before, investing. It's going to be a really good thing. Don't worry about it so much. Okay. I feel like the things that you're worried about, it's like ifs, maybes, stuff like that. It's almost like you're thinking of every possible thing that can go wrong. Okay. That's not what I mean when I said expectings. Okay. I mean expectings because things are not perfect. Life is not perfect. It would be pretty boring if it was like that. Okay, that's what I mean by that, but not thinking every little thing that can happen, okay, or may not happen, okay. That's not good. It's occupying your mind a lot. And whatever decisions you need to make, just use your intuition. Use your intuition, okay? Especially that there are things that I feel like you don't know about. And it's not just about whoever is doing things behind your back. I feel like in general, there's just things that have not come to light. Okay. So it's like you have to rely on that intuition. And because you don't have every detail, things that are going on are not set in stone. And you know this. So you're kind of like, which way should I go? But if I go this way, what will happen? If I go that way, what will happen? You're not going to know unless you do it, right? I feel like standing still is not going to help you. Okay. It's going to make you frozen. Okay. Your top card. There goes that 5 again. 5 of Wands. Don't let that distract you. Okay. Defend yourself. Do what you need to do to stop whatever is going on when it comes to other people and whoever is sneaking around. But the other stuff, nah, you don't got time for it. You don't got time for it. Okay, because I feel like people like to argue. The world. Your life can be complete, Aries. Some of you think that you will always feel incomplete, and I don't feel that. And I'm not just talking about love. I'm talking about in other ways. I think some of you may be a little hopeless, okay? But in time, you will see, okay, that things can be a lot more complete than you think, okay? You won't always feel like you're battling this life alone, okay? And the challenges that come with it. Some battles we do, Aries. I'm sorry, the cameras, I think because of the lights. Some battles we do fight alone. But I feel like a lot of you feel like that's always going to be like that. And I don't feel that at all. Okay. You will feel more connected, not only to, well, kind of everything, the earth, people around you, but yourself, Aries. Okay. So, open up, be willing to make new connections, but also take time to be just with yourself, okay, in solitude. I feel like that would help relieve a lot of stress, give you some peace, and even some direction, okay, because you have a lot on your mind, and that's why you get confused on what to do, okay. Sorry if the lighting and I try to change, well, actually I put batteries in my lights so it's brighter, and the glare, I see that it's not good. All right, but what am I gonna do? It is what it is. My unprofessional channel, Aries. Okay. I didn't think about that. Well, let me get another message for you. Ooh, okay. What was I telling you about that intuition? See, they're confirming it. It's a lot that you don't know, but it doesn't matter because your intuition is very strong. You just have to trust it. Okay. It's your best friend, Aries. Okay. In any situation, especially ones that are unclear. especially, you know, even crossroads. You know what I'm saying? When you have to make a choice here, the mind can be tricky. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta kind of follow that gut feeling. Okay. And for some of you, even that knowing, that feeling of knowing, stop denying it. Okay. You know, you feel it. You know, you just know things. You don't know how, but you do. Trust it. Okay. You know it for a reason. Let me just get one more. Okay. Boundaries. Set those boundaries. Okay. If the situation calls for you to intervene in some way, yes, for you to stop something and defend yourself, absolutely. Okay. Absolutely. But anything other than that, no. No, 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 no. There's a lot of people around you, and I feel like there's a lot of complaining, back and forth, arguing, debates. It's probably different things, or it could just be, you know, one thing that's more recent, okay? For some of you, it could even be more future, okay? And I say that because I know someone's doing something behind your back, okay? For those who can relate, it's general, it's not for everyone, okay? And I feel like some of you know, you know what I'm saying? You know, and if you don't, you know that someone around you is capable because your eyebrow goes up a lot. It's like they say certain things and you're like, what? You do a double take. Okay, something's nagging at you, but it's almost like you're like, you don't want to see it. You know, maybe it's someone you care about, or maybe you just feel like, you know, you don't want to bother. But I do feel like there's something you need to know. There is something that needs to be revealed, come to light. Okay. You need to know this. You need to know what they're up to, and you need to be careful what you tell people and what you do. Okay. So I don't know. I just feel like people try to anticipate your moves, predict what you're doing, you know, stuff like that. So sometimes we just gotta be quiet. But that is your message, Aries. I hope it helps in some way, and good luck.